Hey guys, today is Monday, April 13th. Yesterday was Easter Sunday, and I think for most of the world it was a little bit unusual since we are still under quarantine and shelter in place orders. We had a pretty good day. I really love to make a big deal about holidays. I love to entertain. I really love to cook for my family. So I was very determined to make yesterday special. And I did a big brunch. We had carrot cake pancakes and a quiche and some bacon, and it was really great. And I definitely went way overboard with the kids' Easter baskets, but it was fun. And it was just nice to be together and recognize just how blessed we are. And I'm just trying to keep everything that's going on in perspective because it is so overwhelming to watch the news and see so many arguments, and there's so many unknowns. And I think that one of the things that has really been helpful for me is after losing my dad last year, I have just this new sense of perspective. And that was such an unimaginable tragedy in my life that even though what's going on with the virus is horrible, losing my dad was so bad that it's just kind of the virus kind of pales in comparison as of right now. So I'm at least grateful for that perspective, and especially because I am pregnant. It's easy to get really caught up in everything and get really emotional under the influence of all those extra hormones. So I'm just trying to do my best to stay present in the moment and just breathe and be here now and be grateful for the fact that my family is healthy and we're all safe and we get to be together. So, yeah, I am officially in my 15th week of pregnancy and still praying for some of those symptoms to go away. Nausea still is progressively worse throughout the day. It's actually pretty good in the mornings, and then it just gets worse and worse and worse. So, trying to eat smaller, more frequent meals later in the day, which is hard because when you're hungry and you're pregnant, you just want to eat all the things. But definitely trying to have a lighter dinner because if I eat a lot at night, the nausea seems to get really, really bad before I go to sleep, which is no fun. And still feeling really fatigued in the afternoons, then getting a little bit of a burst of energy at night. And that's just hard with two really active toddler boys who just want their mama to play. And of course, feeling guilty because I just want to lay on the couch and they have been watching way too much TV. So just dealing with all of those things. I am really, really missing my work. I miss my patients. I miss that interaction with them. And I think that's been the hardest part. I love the deep connections that I've formed with my patients and my coworkers. And I think it's been really eye-opening to see just how much I crave that and how much I miss that. So trying to find ways to connect with them as much as I can. I got to speak with my dear friend, Dr. Melissa Winrick, this morning. She owns a practice that I work for, and we kind of were chatting about that. But one thing that we're both really excited about is to see when the smoke clears, the dust settles, whatever, with this virus. We're so curious to see what policy changes will come from it, especially in regards to our work in the birth world. Will birth center and home births be more widely accepted? Is this something that we're going to see? We'll see a big shift in maternal health care. So that's really interesting to get to witness. Like maybe this is a catalyst for a major overhaul in our healthcare system, and that could be really, really amazing. And we're also really excited because a lot of our patients are getting pregnant right now, which is interesting because we had so many who had been trying for several months and we're kind of taking a step back on things, and we were telling them just to be patient and allow their bodies to do what they needed to do, and then voila, they're all pregnant. So that's been really fun to get the news of those pregnancies, especially with the patients who, when you work with them, you get so invested in them getting pregnant. And so just to feel this sense of, okay, like we've done it, and to get to be on that journey with them is really, really cool. And so I miss that. And I'm just grateful for that news. Um, yeah, this morning I had the opportunity to work out a little bit and move, still a little bit short of breath, but just trying to keep moving my body even though I feel super unmotivated to do so. But I know how important it is, and I know how good I feel afterward, and I know that it's so good for me and it's so good for baby. And just trying to keep that as a priority since I definitely have the time to do it. I just have to seek or find that motivation rather. So I'm looking forward to this week just trying to get into a little bit more of a groove, get a little bit more work done, set up a little bit more of a schedule, and just try to be present because all we're guaranteed is right now. And I want to remember that. I don't have another midwifery appointment until next week, actually. And yeah, that'll be my next update in regards to what's going on with me and baby. But thank you for following along, and I'll be back with an update next week.